So we made it to Maui. We're staying at the Kimo's Hideaway entrance.
Have not gone inside yet. We wanted to give you guys the experience that we get whenever we go inside Airbnbs for the first time. Really cute.
A walk towards the back, and in the balcony is the entrance to the home. There's a tree there.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Look at this spot. Wow, nice. It's huge. Nice little shower. Yeah. This place is so cute.
For the price,
it has air conditioning.
For the price we paid, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, also note, we haven't had air conditioning this entire trip. Polly, what happened?
So we were hiking down to this beach, and I'm a little bit behind because I had to put a bandage on, and all I see is Brie go down. Woo!
I fell, and it hurts so bad, and this is what he does. Just to give an explanation that this is where I fell, like from right there.
The last place didn't really work out for us. It wasn't as much as we thought it was. So now we drove probably about 20 minutes north up the Maui coast to the Hawaiian pools.
Yeah, it's supposed to be these pools that you can swim in and stuff, maybe. So we'll see if this works out.
Because we read that they're sketchy because of just like the waves, the currents, the rocks. This is the, oh wow. From the family of Stephen to the visitors of Hawaiian pools. Wow. So we made it. They are right there. There's a couple in it now. So this is what it looks like. The big mountain right there. It's pretty cool.
So we're back in the car, and we just watched a video because we were interested in seeing like a rogue wave. We YouTubed it. I have to say we're pretty happy that we made the choice not to go in. There were a bunch of people around us that went into the pools, and it was really windy. It's high tide. Definitely just really not a good idea, and we do not recommend going to this spot at all.
So we just left the beach.
Guess who's driving?
Bree's driving because as soon as we get in the car, she sees a bug. And I'm like, what the hell? She's like, Polly, there's bugs. So I ran out, you know, try to get it. It's cockroaches. So we're not driving with the light on a vlog. We're driving with the light and flashlight because I guess cockroaches don't like the light. And Bree's driving.
The beach was so pretty, and we got to see a wedding today. It was so beautiful.
2 weddings. We didn't get any pictures. Maybe 1 because there's so many people. We don't want to be in people's way. So hopefully we'll just come back on a sunrise. Definitely on a sunset because it's a popular beach. So we got them, and there was actually cobwebs too, and they said they cleaned this. We will be calling them first thing tomorrow morning to see what the heck we can do, get a new car, because that is disgusting. Good morning.
Good morning.
So today we're doing the road to Hana.
I'm super excited.
Super excited. It's been a bucket list thing. So the first stop, the Twin Falls waterfalls. But there's like what, 3 or 4 falls here?
Yeah, you had to pay a $10 entrance fee, which I think is new. We weren't expecting that. So just be prepared if you're trying to do this hike. It's also really chilly in the morning. It's like 7:30, and there's also a lot of spiders, like a lot, and they're big, this big, like half my face. All right, let's do it.
So like she was just saying, you can see them in the trees. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about 15 webs in there. I don't know if you can see them because of the sun behind it.
Some quick fun facts about the road to Hana. The road is 64 miles long with 620 curves, which makes for some intense driving. There are over 15 waterfalls, and the entire drive should take you about 12 hours to do the trip.
So next up on our road to Hana adventures, we are at the Arbitrarium, which Bree is gonna love because it's some flowers, trees, plants.
In the Arbitrarium, we were able to see the beautiful rainbow eucalyptus trees. And for lunch, right down the road, we stopped at Hana Farms. A quick tip, we downloaded GyPSy Guide on the App Store and paid for the $10 Road to Hana guide that automatically talks when you hit the next point of interest. We learned a ton of history in the area, and we knew the best places to stop and where to park, which we'll link below.
A lot of like pull-offs, they have a bunch of waterfalls. So this is probably like waterfall number 9 that you can just like pull off and check.
We stopped at the famous Coconut Glens for some coconut ice cream, and we can confirm that this place is 100% worth the hype. After some ice cream, we went to the Venus pools, which was a detour we weren't expecting to do, but we were so happy we did. Unfortunately, the waterfall was dried up like so many others, but that made this spot perfect for cliff jumping and swimming.
So we just made it to another falls, and we're just hiking down to it now.
So I'm not sure if you can see this, but the pools that we were going to go swimming in, the pools of Ohio, are closed. So we're not going here. Well, we're gonna go, but we don't know what else is in the Haleakala National Park.
So we made it to the Haleakala National Park, and we had plans to go to the
PP Watch Trail.
So apparently someone said the first falls was completely dry, and there's a big sign that says don't start after 3 p.m. because it takes about 2 to 3 hours. And we got here at 3:30, and the lady that checked our national parks packs was like, gates closed firm, 5:15. We're going to the pools, which are called
Ohio Pool.
the Ohio pools, which you can't swim in. We're gonna go try to look at them and see what they look like. So we wanted to quickly stop. This was one of the spots that we drove past, but it was so packed and so busy we couldn't find a parking spot. There's a falls there, and then there's some back there, but this is the road to Hana. Good morning. It is day probably 4 here in Maui. This morning we got in the car. I wanted to check. There was another cockroach. So we said, screw it. We're gonna bring the car back because it's disgusting. I don't want cockroaches in our... Oh yeah, last night when I took the blanket off, like the towel, there was 2 that scurried out of it. I'm like, hell no. We got a new car. We got a Honda Accord. It's a little bit nicer and newer, to be honest. So we didn't have to refill the tank. And she was kind of rude. She was like, of course she did. Now we're gonna go back, grab the food that we got before she called, eat, head to the beach, relax, and just de-stress, and hopefully not be in any presence of cockroaches.
Hey guys, what's up? If you notice, I'm not driving. And Polly is. And before I was, and there's a really good reason why I'm not driving. Today, I was driving after we got our new rental car, and I was in the turning lane about to go left. All of a sudden, the crosswalk sign came on, and I was like, oh no, and I tried backing up, and the car in back of me wouldn't let me back up, so I was like, whatever, they could just walk around the car. There was a guy and a woman, and the guy started screaming at me.
He was like, get the F out of the crosswalk.
He was just screaming at me, and I was just standing there, and I probably looked like a foreigner who like couldn't speak English because I was just like, oh my god, like it's walk around the car, like I can't do anything.
Not that big of a deal.
It was really not that serious, and kind of scary because then the guys that were in back of us that weren't letting me back up before started revving their engine and like yelling out the window and stuff, and it was
so
just...
we don't know if that was at us
or at the guy,
because I flipped the guy off and he's like, get out of the car, and I was going to, but I'm not a hothead and I think rationally, and I was like, well, if it's one guy, if it's me versus this one guy, and if the people behind us, like 3 Hawaiians, they're gonna back up the Hawaiian before they back me up.
Just kind of a warning that they are not welcoming to visitors anymore, unfortunately. So this is a place we will not be coming back to. We are going to
Onela Beach.
Onela Beach. You guys, look at this sunset. This is what we were waiting for.
It was definitely insane. This was the beach I found, so Brie has to give me some credit because normally she finds everything. So it was definitely much prettier earlier, but obviously we were doing stuff. So GoPro died, so that's why we're filming this on my phone. We're gonna go back, get some food, call it a night, and then wake up, and we're gonna come back here tomorrow for sunrise.
Woo, good night, guys. Check out this feast. Polly, what'd you get?
Got a burrito.
I got fajitas, and I took a bite out of this taco because I couldn't wait. Oh my god, this place is so freaking amazing. I think it only cost us
$40, but I had like an Uber discount. I think it came out to like $19 total.
Yeah, not bad.
I love saving money.
Good morning. It's our last day on Maui.
Our last full day.
Last full day. Tomorrow we have about like a half day. We go to the airport at 9 for a 1 o'clock flight, and we'll let you know how it goes. What's up, guys? We just finished our shoot this morning. Check this dress out. This is what we've been working with. Beautiful. Tons of people staring at me. It's been great. Just finished up the drone work. Maybe gonna catch some whales over there. There were a ton of them popping out. And that's it. We are back on our last adventure in Maui. So if you noticed, it just rained. It's really wet on the ground. It rains a lot up here. We are at the Haleakala National Park again, and it's our last adventure in Maui before we go home.
Headed up to the summit.
We're heading up to the summit to go catch the sunset because even though we tried really hard and months in advance to get the tickets to go for sunrise, they were completely sold out. They're super hard to get. So if you're ever planning on going to Maui, this excursion interests you, make sure you plan like 3 months ahead because they only sell a certain amount of tickets every day for sunrise, and it's like the big thing. We're gonna try sunset and see what happens. This is amazing. We made it.
It's cold.
Check it out.
Above the clouds.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to never miss our next adventure.